Capricorn cross watchers and tarot enthusiasts. It's your girl, the Tarot Alchemist, here giving you another reading. Today, Capricorn, I'm going to give you a general message and also a love reading today. So that's what we're going to get into. I'm going to break down first the themes of what's going on and then look at the details with the tarot per usual. If you're new here, my name is the Tarot Alchemist. I do general love and career readings. If you are a returning subscriber, one of my tarot loves, thank you so much for your love and support. If you're not a tarot love, but you would like to be, please feel free to hit that like and subscribe button and hit that notification bell for all so you do not miss all my messages. I also post videos and other things on the community tab as well, so be sure to check that out. Now, enough of that, we're going to first get started with your general message. With your general message here and dive into the tarot. So with your general message, we have for your first card, the first quarter moon in Virgo, all right? And the theme of that card is assess the situation, all right? Assess the situation. So Capricorn, a lot of the cards this week have been coming out in Virgo. So a lot of my earth signs, you guys picking up a lot of Virgo energy. But Capricorn, first quarter moon in Virgo, assess the situation. Stop, breathe, and take stock. Perhaps you've taken on too much. Now is the time to be reliable and practical. Laziness is your enemy. Also, don't be too influenced by the crowd and what they're saying. Do you still want what you used to want and as much? If so, are you really doing what needs to be done to make your dreams real? Express how you feel, but do it without too much self-criticism or criticism of others. Make an honest inventory about where you could do more to manifest your dreams. Okay, so this card is asking you to be mentally flexible. Whatever challenges you face, your current situation is unlikely to be at a total impasse. The first quarter moon in Virgo takes place when the sun is in Gemini and the moon is in Virgo. It knows that it's never too late to change your way of thinking. The energies of the first quarter moon in Virgo, thank you for helping me towards clarity and confidence. So what this is saying, Capricorn, is assess the situation. Don't rush into any kind of conclusions about anything. All right, stop. Now's the time to stop, take a breather, and assess the situation. And be flexible, right? Whatever the situation is, this is your general reading. So part of the reading, so apply to whatever it applies to, but don't feel like it's the end of the world or there isn't a solution to whatever challenges you're facing right now. It's just calling you to be more creative about your solutions. And in order to be creative with the solution, sometimes you have to take the time out to think about how you're going to get out of something. Where there's a will, there's a way. If you're always constantly on the go, you don't have time to think, and you need to be able to think through the situation, Capricorn. Okay. So that is it for the general message of your reading, the general portion. And now we're going to segue into the love portion of your reading. Okay. We're going to take a look at what that love life do. Okay. So what we have here for love, we have island time. Okay, island time. So in your own time, take your time, achieve. What's this? Is this achieve? I think it's achieve. Have a relaxed attitude, be more lighthearted, and meditate. So when it comes to love, and I think it's picking up on the energy of assess the situation card I pulled earlier, but it's saying don't rush into anything with this person or whatever the love situation is for you. Take your time, Capricorn. Taking your time is going to help you see through whatever it is you're going through right now. For some of you, you're caught up in some kind of twin flame situation here. which is a coupling that complements each other. Here, you might be dealing with the highs and lows that typically accompany those type of situations, right? But there is a lot of whether or not the highs or lows, or if it's volatile, right? The ups and the downs. There is still a lot of love in this situation that is available to you, between you and this person, right? Some of you may be feeling like worried or panicked about whether or not things are going to go your way, right? Or if things are going to work out, right? And I think the message is also with the whole, taking time to be still, or waiting, right? Is to let go of the fear and let go of the panic and just see what happens, right? See what happens, and don't feel like, things need to be a certain way or have to be a certain way. With this message communication call here, we do see that there is going to be some kind of communication coming for you. Or if you're worried about hearing from this person, you will get some kind of communication from this person, right? At the core of it, we have forgiveness. Okay, someone is sorry. Someone wants your forgiveness. So I have a feeling this person wants your forgiveness, wants to make up, wants to apologize here. And that conversation or that communication that you could be waiting for could be touching on that, right? So let's see what's going on with the current situation with the tarot care. At the core of it, Capricorn, I see that you've been trying to have a lot of patience for the situation, or I think you're waiting to see if this person is going to come through for you, is what I'm getting. If this person's going to show up for you in any kind of major way, or follow through on the promise of the commitments or relationship that I've been seeing here. What I've also feel like it's showing here, Capricorn, is that there's a lot of waiting to see if things are going to pan out. And I feel like in this situation, particularly, patience may not be your strong suit, right? But it's what's required if this is something that you want. But I think the issue is, should I wait and see if this person is going to come through with what they promised me, or if this relationship is going to live up to the potential of what it could be, or should I really be out here exploring my options? Seven of Cups here, right? A lot of thoughts going through your mind if this is something that you should be focused on, if this is a relationship that's going to live out to that potential. Because I think, especially with my understanding of these types of relationships, what people would classify as a twin flame relationship, it's usually a situation where you guys have the same chemistry, you guys, complement each other, but there's these parts where you just really don't gel. And it becomes a problem in the relationship. That is usually one or two things that if that wasn't the case, the relationship would be quote unquote perfect. And that causes a lot of conflict in those kinds of relationships, right? In those types of relationships. With the Page of Spears reverse, you're focusing on growing or making things better, but you haven't heard from this person. That's what I feel like. It's like you want the relationship. The focus is, and this could be for you or them, feel free to flip the roles, but someone here wants the relationship to move forward and grow, but someone's not reaching out. So I feel like you haven't heard from this person, or there's some kind of blockage in communication that you guys can't seem to get around, and it's preventing the growth that needs to happen here. It's preventing the moving on. It's preventing the growth. It's preventing the next level that could be in this relationship, because there's a lot of waiting. So I feel like also another thing that is an issue here is that the failure of delivery of promises. Like things haven't been coming through as they were promised or as they were portrayed to have been coming through, right? And there was either it reached an apex in a relationship or like a boiling point, and now everything's kind of like in disarray. Like either you guys are separated, broken up, not really talking to each other. Like the relationship came tumbling down because those one or two things, like I said, in these type of relationships, those one or two things that weren't perfect kind of ended everything, right? Kind of undid everything. In the near future, we see effort, we see work, we see putting in time and energy here. But is this effort for you to be doing on yourself, or is that the relationship getting the effort that it needs? Let's see. Right? What I do see here is that there's some soul searching that needs to be done. Someone needs to get on the same page. It could be you or this person, but there's something hidden here. There's some kind of deceit. There's something that either you are hiding from this person or they're hiding from you, right? And that piece of it is preventing the longevity you guys could have here. 10 of points, right? So let's see how this person feels about you. See, your person is working on themselves, right? This person is working on themselves, working on becoming better, working on being better, working on developing what they need to develop. What else? But what I'm going to do, but also bottom of the deck, I want to win you back, okay? So this person wants to win you back for sure, right? They're working on themselves, but during this time that they're working on themselves, they have not forgotten about you. It's just that they recognize that they need to work on themselves, right? But I feel like once they're finished with that work or get to a solid place, they're gonna reach out to you to ask for forgiveness, right? But what will that lead for you guys? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this into the extended reading, which is linked down below. And we're going to discuss what the future outcome with this situation is and your suggested approach and how they're feeling, right? And what does that mean for you in this situation, right? With this complication and what's necessary if this relationship can be redeemed at all. But clearly we see that they want to win you back. All right, so the link to the extended reading, if you're interested in that, is linked down below. The links to everything are down below as well. Please like and subscribe to the channel. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.